Welcome back to another video, everyone. Recently, I got a chance to attend the Electrify Expo for the San Francisco Bay Area, which was hosted at the old naval base in Alameda, California. And the Electrify Expo tours around different cities in the US, showcasing the latest and greatest electric vehicles, PEVs, battery storage devices, and much more. I decided to ride my hybrid electric bike there because I was wanting some exercise and didn't want to have to worry about parking. And what was awesome is they actually had a bike valet and other PEV valets as well. And side note, if you want to see a video on how I converted my bike to a hybrid electric bike using a conversion kit from the UK-based company Swytch, please let me know in the comments. In addition to buying the Premier Pass so I could skip the longer lines, I also reached out to the organizers to see if I could get a media pass so I could bring in my nice camera. And to my surprise, they actually got back to me within a day and said that a media pass would be waiting for me at registration. So that was really awesome. And so I was looking forward to checking out some new electric cars. I wanted to test some electric unicycles from Inmotion because I knew they were going to be there and just kind of see what else was out there. So here's a highlight video showcasing all the things that I saw. Hope you enjoy. One of the coolest things that I saw at the expo was these electric motorcycles. And then to my surprise, they even had a showcase with motocross style huge jumps and tricks from guys that were riding all electric dirt bikes or other e-bikes. One of the last stops that I made at the Electrify Expo was the Inmotion station. And I knew they were going to be here and would have a series of electric unicycles that I could test. And there were some familiar faces there from the EUC community, so that was cool to say hello to those people. And then also to test ride a bunch of the different Inmotion wheels. So I ended up test riding first the V12S, which is kind of this new suspension version of the old V12. I was surprised at how tall it actually was. And it was pretty bouncy with the suspension. Maybe you can adjust the compression and rebound, but from the model that I rode, it was quite bouncy, but it felt like it had a decent amount of power. Obviously, I couldn't test it too hard in that small little circular track there, but it seemed like a decent weight. and probably a decent beginner wheel as well. Then next I test rode the V9, which did seem like a pretty great little last mile EUC, super light, still decent pedals there, a little bit of suspension, is going to help with some of the smaller bumps and cracks and things like that. Probably it's not going to be super great for any large bumps or certainly not for off-road, but it does seem like a pretty good last mile commuter wheel. And then I also, just for kicks, test rode the two-wheeled E20 as well as the one-wheeled V6, and both of those unicycles were pretty interesting. The E20 was really awkward, I think, for me, just having two wheels instead of one, and it felt like my turning capabilities were limited, and you're certainly not going to be going very fast on either of those, but a lot of people that were test riding seemed to be having a good time and were able to balance pretty well. So overall, it was fun to be able to test ride those wheels. Of course, there were many other exhibits that I could have visited and things that I could have test rode, but I just ran out of time and energy. So I just headed to the food court, got some food, and then headed back home. If you're still watching, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video.